Thank you, Kajal. Thank you so much for that introduction. And thank you for taking over last minute to be the MC of Her Rising 2020. As all the women joining us today know, that these are very extenuating situations, not just for us, but our family members, our team members, our clients, our partners. And it's truly amazing that the team has been able to come together to pull off something like this in the midst of the pandemic. First and foremost, a very, very warm welcome to all of you who are joining us today to the 4th edition of the Her Rising event and the very first edition that Her Rising went completely virtual. As many of you are painfully aware that India has one of the lowest participation in the world when it comes to women in the workplace. Only 25% of India's women are in the paid workforce versus China, which enjoys over 60% of female participation, and the US, which has 55% of its women working. Change has to happen. And sometimes we need a crisis for that change to get pushed forward. Yes, the COVID pandemic is one of the worst crises that could have hit us in modern history. A crisis which has crippled governments, institutions, families, societies, companies. A crisis which has especially impacted women with the double burden of managing work and family responsibilities, now that all physical boundaries have been eradicated between work and family, with everyone working and studying from home. But what COVID has also given us is an opportunity to make change necessary, make change happen, and turn all these challenges into opportunities for women. Because the need for women to wholly participate in the workplace has never been more important. As jobs shrink, we've started to realize that we can't rely on only one breadwinner for a family's financial needs. It has become even more critical for women to make use of their skills, qualifications, capabilities, and bring in dual income into their families. In fact, even during the World War II crisis, the US saw a dramatic rise in women participation in the workplace, with the female labor force rising by 50% between 1940 and 1945. So let's delve deeper into what are the kind of opportunities that lie in front of our women today. Let's take to start with one big challenge that the COVID pandemic put forward. How will work continue during these extended lockdowns and quarantines? But COVID also proved that work from home can be as efficient, if not more, as productive, if not more, and most importantly, help companies save huge costs by reducing infrastructure costs, reducing commuting costs, and reducing the cost of hiring through a much increased geographical reach for their work from home positions. These companies have changed their systems, their processes, and most importantly, their management styles to make work from home work and carve out several roles that will permanently remain as work from home roles even after the pandemic. In fact, between April and July 2020, JobSoha saw the number of work from home job openings being posted on our platform increase by 60%. What's more, the nature of work from home jobs also evolved. Previously, most of the work from home roles used to be in telesales, data entry, content writing, etc. But now, the new work from home jobs included SAP consultants, UI UX designers, app developers, accountants, teachers. And these new job postings opened up a world of opportunities for women, not just in tier 1 cities, but also those in tier 2 and tier 3 cities who are skilled, qualified, and capable, but just didn't have enough job opportunities in their locations. Women like Beena Danani, who lives in Nadiad, Gujarat, and has landed herself a job working from home as a freelancer for a company called Squadron, which is based in Noida. A big congratulations to Beena for achieving this during this pandemic. The next big challenge that was faced by companies and individuals was the push towards digitization and taking the giant technology leap. Suddenly, companies realized the importance to leverage technology in revamping their supply chains, their business models, and their operations to keep business running. They started rolling out products and services that use the online world when the offline world shut down. Look at us today. Even Her Rising went online. And to service this newfound tech demand, these companies started hiring and skilling more and more employees for tech roles. Even companies in non-tech industries like manufacturing, BFSI, education, retail, FMCG, all started posting tech jobs, ranging from software developers to cloud engineers to project managers. And as these companies started to tech up, they realized that they need to ensure they have sufficient participation of women in their companies so they can develop products and services that will meet the needs of both male and female consumers. Which is why in April, we announced the launch of HerTech to provide women with a platform to upskill themselves in latest technologies, showcase their skills through challenges, learn from mentors and experts in the tech domain, network with other women technologists, and of course, apply for tech jobs. Women like Nikhila Sherpa, who attended Walmart's virtual hiring drive in the midst of the pandemic and joined them as a software engineer. Congratulations, Nikhila, of taking such a bold step during the pandemic. The third big push we have seen at companies has been to increase women participation in leadership roles. The COVID pandemic highlighted the qualities that women leaders showcased in dealing with the crisis. Whether it was the clarity shown by German Chancellor Angela Merkel in her early adoption of widespread testing, or the compassion shown by Norway's Prime Minister Erna Solberg to talk to the country's children, or the strong communication used by New Zealand's Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern with her regular check-ins using Facebook Live, and also our very own KK Sailaja, the Kerala Health Minister, who was just applauded as a winner of the Prospect's Top 50 Thinkers of the COVID Age, thanks to her timely response to the pandemic spread. The overall empathy and solidarity shown by women leaders when their teams were going through such critical crisis situations in their families and societies have made companies realize how crucial it is to have more and more women in their leadership ranks. Especially when there is such a big drop-off that happens as women climb up the corporate ladder. In India, at the entry level, companies start with 30% women, but that number drops to 10% at the management level and then 1% in the C-suite. Which is why at Jobs for Her, we launched the Herky Club for rising women leaders, so that we can ensure that more and more women climb up that ladder all the way to the top. Companies are working with us not only to attract more women candidates for their senior leadership openings, but also develop the pipeline of women leaders from among their women employees. Creating structured mentorship, sponsorship, and networking platforms for women are important steps in this direction, and a trend we hope will continue to grow to ensure that our next world post-COVID has more women leaders. Women like Bhuvna Subramaniam, who is a member of the Herky Club, and having worked for 9 years in IBM as her last stint, and with overall 20 plus years of experience, recently joined Randstad India as a Chief Marketing Officer. Congratulations, Bhuvna. Maybe have 1,000 more Bhuvanas blossom this year. And thus at Jobs for Her, we are determined to convert the COVID crisis into opportunities to advance women's careers. No matter the stage of your career, we are determined that you will find what you need at Jobs for Her. Jobs, reskilling, mentorship, events, communities, and a whole lot of inspiration. And which is why I'm super thrilled to announce that today, we are also launching a brand new Android app, which is available for all of you to download on the Play Store. Through this app, you'll be able to search and apply for suitable jobs, know more about the companies that want to hire women, network with other women through groups, attend exclusive events for women, and most importantly, showcase the whole you through the Profile Plus. So start downloading this app and do give us feedback on how we can keep improving it for you. Today, on this beautiful events platform, we're trying to bring you everything you need to start, restart, and rise in your career. At the conference, You will gain insights from industry leaders like our keynote speakers, Devjani Ghosh, Deepti Verma, Leena Nair, and so many other esteemed panelists. At the Career Fair, you will get to meet representatives from top companies in India like Incred, Citrix, PepsiCo, Amazon, Goldman Sachs, MasterCard, Marvel, Advanced, Providence, and so many others. At the workshops, you will get reskilled and upskilled by our reskilling partners. At the interview rooms, you can get interviewed by recruiters and stand a chance to get hired. Through the chat rooms, you can network with other like-minded women. And at the awards gala, you can celebrate the achievement of our top 3 award winners in 9 different award categories. The Jobs for Her team has worked tirelessly through the entire pandemic to make this day possible for you. And we will be around all day to guide you through your journey with us. So make the most of today. Because remember, by turning challenges into opportunities, you will find success you never knew you were capable of achieving. Thank you again for joining us today. Let's start accelerating our careers.